Neiliel. Neiliel. Hold on, I had to say that, a couple times because, some people might sleep on that girl. Because that is a, little girl at first. When you first see this girl, she had plays a deceptive act. Because, she was running around with Donataka and Pesce, and they were protecting her. Now, understand this, y'all. Pesce and Donataka are her fracciones. That means he calls to this little girl. But this little girl was running around on Ichigo's back. She saw that Ukiura handled him and shit, and she was like, Ichigo's been handled, Orihime, you gotta heal him. And then she was with Orihime watching the fight between Grimmjow and Ichigo, and she was like, why are you gonna stand there and act like he ain't, holding down for you? What the fuck are you doing? And then Orihime was like, Ichigo, I believe in you. And then he ended up defeating, Grimmjow, and then she ended up, getting seen by Noritora, and Noritora remembered her from back in the day when she was actually his superior and shit. She was ranked number 3 in the Espadas, but she had her head cracked and she reverted back to a weaker self. But when she came back on, like, goddamn, she was like gonna fucking do some shit to Noritora. He was about to get, his day fucked up in a big way by her, but she couldn't maintain that old form she had, the one that I have in the thumbnail, y'all. That's how she looked back in the day when she was on her shit, and that's what I'm power scaling right here, not her, weaker state. I'm with her like real power, real Espada power, with the old 3 on her back. She got replaced by Tear Holly Bell, but she was in go. That was like fucking shit up for a little bit before she turned into that little kid. Strength to 85% with the speed of 87%, and then 86 for the durability, 82% for the endurance, and then an 80% for intelligence, with the 86% for her experience, 80 for intelligence and 86 for experience, with the 87 for range, close skills, and range skill are 84%. Recoup is 83, and then 85 for her axe. So the overall power score is 84.5, and that's Neiliel during the Wake Up Moon Dark, and she was just there afterwards after her form gassed out, and watching Kenpachi fight, and Ichigo's dead because he couldn't fight anymore. I mean, he could have fought, but then Kenpachi came and was like, okay, I'll relieve you of this so you can go find that girl, because she got taken again. But be cool, call on the corner.